The next step to preserving a historic church in North Springfield began today. Crews moved Timmons Temple from its original location to its final spot over in Silver Springs Park. Our Brett Martin is live from the park tonight to show what it takes to move a big church like that. Brett?
Yeah, David, Timmons Temple has been part of this community for about 83 years now, and while it's not in its original place anymore, it's still better because it's standing upright. For 20 years, Abraham Clark spent Sunday mornings singing praises inside Timmons Temple on Webster Road.
Man, I tell you what, singing and shouting at the time. It's Pentecostal church, and I played the drums a few times.
Today, after a year of raising money, the volunteer group Save the Temple saw the 440,000-pound church lifted and moved inch by inch to Silver Springs Park.
We hear a lot of people talk about how Springfield has lost so many of its historical and cultural structures. It was especially telling when people stood up and said, we really want to save it, but we don't know what to do.
A family-owned business from Carthage used 80 wheels and 10 hydraulic dollies to move the solid Ozark rock building.
Hold brakes!
We actually found out that it weighs almost the same as the Statue of Liberty.
Lorie Tack is a volunteer and says it's a $200,000 sight to see.
Just because it has been saved so far from demolition, now we have the opportunity to turn this into something meaningful in perpetuity for our community.
Former and final pastor Reverend T.J. Appleby says when they closed the doors in 2013, he thought the history would turn to rubble.
Back in 1932, the heart of the Great Depression, poor black folk that didn't have any money extra anyway, decided to build a church. Well, they did that on faith.
But a strong community kept the solid rock building standing upright.
Everyone has come to understand the history and the value of this building and everything it represented. I think that's not just a black thing, but everyone in this community understands what this building meant.
And that's a view Abraham Clark will never get tired of seeing.
It's a place that I can always still come and see, where if it was demolished, it was gone forever.
And the building is expected to open within the year and will be a public space event for the public here, and the Springfield Greene County Park Board will be operating it. Live in Springfield, Brett Martin, Color 10 News.